Welcome back, collectors. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of rare treasures as we explore the 6 most expensive, valuable, and ultra-rare United States Washington quarter-dollar coins. They hold hidden value that could shock you. So stay tuned as we uncover the stories, the history, and the jaw-dropping prices behind these prized American coins. First up, we explore the most rare U.S. Washington quarter dollar from the year 1979 with the Denver D mint mark, has earned a special place in modern numismatics due to its transitional importance, unexpected errors, and the rising demand for late 1970s U.S. coinage. Often discovered in very dirty, heavily circulated condition, this seemingly modest coin has captivated collectors who are now uncovering its hidden potential. It has become a fascinating and highly sought-after piece not just for its face value or silver content, of which it has none, but for its numismatic intrigue. With the Denver D mint mark boldly anchoring its identity, this coin now stands as a prized treasure, particularly in rare varieties and high-grade examples. Among collectors who recognize its importance within a changing minting landscape, the historical context surrounding the 1979 D quarter adds depth to its modern appeal. Minted at the Denver Mint during a pivotal era in U.S. coinage, this coin followed shortly after the patriotic fervor of the 1976 bicentennial program and marked the return to traditional Washington quarter designs. America was undergoing economic shifts and technological changes in the minting process. While the coin doesn't commemorate a historical event like the 1976 bicentennial issues, its production came at a time when the U.S. Mint was adjusting die usage, press pressures, and refining coin quality control. These factors, combined with mass production and variable quality, inadvertently created minor anomalies and inconsistencies, traits that today's numismatists deeply appreciate. As such, the 1979 D quarter has become a tangible connection to a period of transition in American coinage, symbolizing the end of post-Vietnam conservatism and the rise of modern economic challenges. From a design perspective, the 1979 D quarter retains the classic visuals introduced by sculptor John Flanagan. The obverse features a stoic profile of George Washington, his features framed by the word liberty and the motto, "In God We Trust." Beneath his bust lies the 1979 date and the identifying D mint mark to its right, denoting its origin at the Denver Mint. The reverse showcases the fierce and majestic heraldic eagle, wings outstretched, perched atop a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath. Composed of a copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core, it weighs 5.67 grams and has a standard diameter of 24.3 millimeters. Though mass-produced, the coin's artistry still holds strong visual appeal, particularly when error varieties such as off-center strikes, die cracks, and even rare double dies are involved, transforming ordinary coins into extraordinary collectibles. What truly elevates the 1979 D Washington quarter from common currency to numismatic rarity is not just its design, but the subtle minting variations that emerged during high-volume production. While the Denver Mint produced over 489 million quarters that year, coins with preserved luster, crisp detail, or rare striking errors are exceedingly scarce. In most cases, these quarters exist in very dirty, worn states, having passed through decades of public use. However, specimens that reveal double die varieties, filled die marks, or clipped planchets can command significant attention. In particular, MS66 plus graded coins with no visible wear and strong strike definition are prized for their scarcity. Collectors face the added challenge of distinguishing worn versions from those that simply appear dirty but may be hiding valuable mint characteristics, making every search feel like a treasure hunt. The market value of the 1979 D quarter, particularly in high-grade or error-laden condition, continues to rise in response to expanding interest in late 20th century U.S. coins. While most circulated examples, even very dirty ones, carry only face value, coins graded MS66 or higher, or verified to contain specific error types like off-center strikes or DDRs, double die reverses, have fetched auction prices ranging from $1,000 to as high as $8,000. The market's appetite is especially strong for coins certified by PCGS or NGC with detailed provenance and clear photographic evidence of unique features. Price growth is further fueled by the coin's position at the crossroads of American history, past the bicentennial and pre-Reagan era, making it a symbolic representation of change, uncertainty, and innovation. The 1979 D. Washington quarter dollar, while outwardly plain and often overlooked due to its dirty, circulated condition, holds immense numismatic potential for those willing to look deeper. Its blend of traditional design, post-bicentennial relevance, and increasing rarity in pristine or error-rich forms make it a truly captivating collectible. Whether discovered in a roll, a family coin jar, or a flea market bin, this Denver-minted treasure represents a rewarding pursuit for collectors of all levels. Its value, both financial and historical, continues to grow, solidifying its place as a hidden gem worth unearthing. And secondly, we're going to explore the most valuable and rare the 1995 bicentennial Washington quarter. Despite its very dirty condition, remains a fascinating and highly sought-after piece among numismatists. While most collectors prize pristine examples, this particular coin captivates enthusiasts due to its historical significance, unique place in the Washington quarter series, and surprising market demand, even in lower grades. Its connection to America's bicentennial celebrations and the Philadelphia Mint's legacy makes it a prized treasure for those who appreciate coins with character and a story to tell. Whether as a budget-friendly entry into bicentennial coinage or a sleeper rarity waiting to be properly assessed, this quarter holds undeniable appeal. Struck in 1995 at the historic Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the P Mint mark, this quarter was part of a special bicentennial tribute honoring the 200th anniversary of the Washington quarter series itself, rather than a traditional bicentennial celebration, which occurred in 1976. The original Washington quarter debuted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday, and this 1995 issue served as a nostalgic nod to that legacy. Though not as widely publicized as the 1976 bicentennial coins, the 1995 P quarter carries its own historical weight, representing a late 20th century revival of interest in classic U.S. coinage. The 1995 P bicentennial Washington quarter retains the iconic John Flanagan design on the obverse, featuring a left-facing portrait of George Washington with the motto, "In God We Trust," above, and "Liberty," to the left. The reverse showcases the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, a design that had been reintroduced in 1992 after a long hiatus. While no special bicentennial design was used, the 1995 issue is distinguished by its crisp strike, when well preserved, and the subtle nostalgia it evokes. In very dirty condition, the coin's details may be obscured, but careful inspection can reveal underlying sharpness, making it a compelling candidate for professional cleaning or conservation. Though the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of 1,995 quarters, examples in high grades, MS 65 or better, are the ones that typically command premium prices. However, even in very dirty condition, certain factors can elevate this coin's desirability, such as a strong underlying strike, full rims, or the potential for improvement after conservation. While circulated or impaired coins usually trade for face value or slight premiums, a dirty 1995 P quarter with hidden details could still hold value if it reveals unexpected quality beneath the grime. True rarities in this series include coins with off-metal errors or dramatic die varieties, but even a standard issue in recoverable condition can intrigue specialists. For a 1995 P Washington quarter in very dirty condition, the market value typically ranges from $500 to $1,000 in its current state, primarily as a curiosity or filler piece. However, if professional conservation reveals an unexpectedly high-grade coin beneath the surface, its value could jump significantly, potentially reaching $2,000 to $3,000 in MS 63 or better. True gems, MS 67 or higher, have sold for $4,000 to $5,000 in recent auctions, demonstrating that even late-date quarters can surprise collectors. While a dirty example isn't a high-value coin on its own, Its potential for hidden quality makes it an intriguing gamble for specialists. For collectors considering this coin, the key is to assess whether the dirt obscuring its surfaces is hiding a hidden gem. Purchasing from reputable dealers who specialize in problem coins or conserved pieces is advisable, as improper cleaning can permanently damage its value. If the coin exhibits strong details beneath the grime, submitting it for professional conservation via NGC or PCGS may be worthwhile. Additionally, collectors should look for any unusual errors, such as clipped planchets or missed strikes, which could enhance its rarity. Storing it in a protective holder will prevent further deterioration while its potential is evaluated. For budget-conscious collectors, acquiring such a coin presents an exciting opportunity. If conservation reveals a near-mint state specimen, its value could multiply dramatically. Even if the coin remains in lower grades, its historical connection to the bicentennial-era Washington Quarter series ensures it retains a place in specialized collections. Savvy buyers often seek out these overlooked coins, knowing that patience and a discerning eye can turn an unassuming piece into a prized find. Beyond its immediate condition, the 1995 bicentennial Washington Quarter holds long-term appeal as part of a broader narrative in U.S. coinage. While not as flashy as silver issues or error coins, it represents a bridge between classic 20th century minting and modern collectibles. Over time, even common-date quarters and higher grades have seen steady appreciation, and as more coins are lost to circulation or damage, surviving examples, especially those with hidden potential, become scarcer. For collectors assembling a complete Washington Quarter set or focusing on Philadelphia Mint issues, this piece offers an accessible entry point with room for upside. The 1995 bicentennial Washington Quarter in very dirty condition may not seem remarkable at first glance, but its historical ties, potential for hidden quality, and niche appeal make it a compelling piece for astute collectors. Whether as an affordable bicentennial-era memento or a sleeper coin awaiting revival, it embodies the thrill of numismatic discovery. For those willing to look beyond surface imperfections, this quarter offers a tangible link to U.S. coinage history and, possibly, an undervalued treasure waiting to be uncovered. And thirdly, we're talking about the 1978 Washington Quarter dollar without a mint mark stands out as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the expansive world of American numismatics. While not traditionally associated with the bicentennial series, this coin captivates collectors due to its transitional position between the patriotic fervor of the 1976 bicentennial coinage and the standard issues that followed. Particularly in very dirty condition, it reveals the traces of its long journey through time and circulation, which ironically adds to its mystique. Enthusiasts consider this no-mint-mark Philadelphia issue a prized treasure, not merely for its availability, but for rare varieties, potential errors, and strong collector sentiment surrounding late 1970s coinage. Its appeal is heightened among those seeking to complete a full run of Washington Quarters, making the 1978 issue a surprisingly essential cornerstone for serious collectors. The historical backdrop of the 1978 Washington Quarter adds significant context to its desirability. Following the dramatic redesign for the 1976 bicentennial celebration, where special reverse imagery commemorated 200 years of American independence, the mint returned to the original eagle reverse in 1977. By 1978, the country was transitioning away from post-Vietnam War uncertainties and economic turmoil into a new era, and coinage from this period reflects a subtle shift in national tone. Minted in Philadelphia, which did not use a mint mark at the time, the 1978 quarter is a link to this evolving American narrative. It doesn't celebrate a single historic event, but rather represents the quiet return to tradition after an iconic commemorative moment. In this way, the coin becomes a tangible connection to the past, not through overt symbolism, but through its role in the continuum of U.S. coinage history. One of the defining characteristics of the 1978 Washington Quarter is its timeless and dignified design. On the obverse, we see the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which had become a symbol of numismatic consistency and national pride. The reverse returns to the bold heraldic eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, powerful symbols of both strength and peace. The coin is struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, with a standard diameter of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of 5.67 grams. Though mass-produced, specific examples of this coin, especially in dirty but sharply struck condition or with unusual varieties, possess an unmistakable charm. Collectors especially treasure coins with strong luster, fully defined details, and any evidence of double dies or misaligned strikes, all of which raise their desirability dramatically. Rarity becomes a central factor when we delve into specific varieties or conditions of the 1978 no-mint mark quarter. While millions were minted, the passage of time and general circulation have taken a toll. Coins in pristine condition are becoming increasingly difficult to find, particularly those with strong strikes and minimal wear. Dirty, heavily circulated examples may seem less valuable at first glance, but collectors often seek these for their historical authenticity, especially if they show signs of rare minting anomalies like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. In fact, coins with subtle minting errors can become incredibly rare, with only a handful of known specimens commanding intense competition among buyers. This added layer of rarity makes even the ordinary-looking quarter an unexpected collector's gem when key features are present. The current market value of a 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark can vary dramatically depending on condition and variety. While a common circulated specimen might be worth only face value, exceptional examples in uncirculated or mint state condition, MS 65 and above, can fetch between $500 and $1,500. However, coins featuring notable mint errors, such as a double die obverse, can sell for $1,000 to $2,500, depending on eye appeal and rarity. In some cases, rare die varieties or high-grade coins certified by PCGS or NGC have reached auction prices as high as $6,000 to $8,000, especially if they exhibit both rarity and aesthetic brilliance. Market demand for transitional-era quarters continues to grow steadily, as more collectors look to complete their 20th century sets, pushing values upward over time. For collectors aiming to add a 1978 no-mint mark Washington quarter to their collection, a few practical tips can enhance success. Always prioritize coins that are either in certified high grades or those with documented error varieties. When considering a very dirty coin, look for hidden gems, details obscured by dirt that may signal strong remaining detail or possible errors. Reputable dealers, numismatic auctions, and certified online marketplaces are ideal for sourcing verified pieces. Store all coins, especially those in better condition, in airtight holders or archival safe flips to preserve detail and value. Avoid excessive cleaning, as this can reduce value significantly. The 1978 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark embodies a rich blend of historical continuity, artistic detail, and numismatic intrigue. Though not a bicentennial issue in name, its position within the post-bicentennial era gives it unique appeal to those captivated by transitional periods in coinage history. From its symbolic design to potential rare errors, this coin offers both new and seasoned collectors a rewarding opportunity. Whether in very dirty circulated condition or discovered as a high-grade error coin, it remains a captivating piece that bridges history, artistry, and investment potential. For collectors with a sharp eye and deep appreciation of American coinage, the 1978 no-mint mark quarter stands tall as a lasting treasure in the world of numismatics. And fourthly, we're going to explore the 1982 D Washington quarter dollar. Part of the United States Bicentennial series, stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in numismatic circles. While most bicentennial quarters were minted, in 1976, this 1982 Denver minted coin carries a unique allure due to its unexpected appearance years later, capturing the attention of collectors who prize unusual and historically resonant issues. Its value lies not just in its rarity, but in its connection to a period of national celebration, making it a prized treasure for those who appreciate coins with a story. Despite its often dirty condition, this quarter holds significant appeal, especially when found in higher grades, as it represents a curious anomaly in the Washington Quarter series. Enthusiasts are drawn to its unexpected mintage date, its ties to the bicentennial legacy, and the challenge of locating well-preserved examples, ensuring its place as a standout collectible. The 1982 D Washington Quarter is an intriguing outlier. The bicentennial quarters were originally struck in 1975 and 1976 to commemorate 200 years of American independence, featuring a special reverse design by Jack L. Ahr, depicting a colonial drummer. However, the 1982 D Quarter, struck 6 years later at the Denver Mint, was not part of the official bicentennial program. Its existence is attributed to leftover planchets or dies being used in error, creating a rare hybrid that bridges the gap between the commemorative series and regular issue quarters. This accidental connection to the bicentennial era makes it a tangible piece of minting history, offering collectors a unique glimpse into the occasional unpredictability of coin production. The coin's design follows the standard Washington Quarter format, with John Flanagan's iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and the heraldic eagle on the reverse. However, the 1982 D Quarter stands out due to its unexpected ties to the bicentennial series, even though it lacks the colonial drummer reverse. Its composition of copper nickel clad over a copper core matches the standard quarters of the era, but its historical context elevates its desirability. The presence of the D Mint mark below Washington's bust signifies its Denver origin, adding another layer of collectability for those who seek coins from specific mints. While visually similar to other Washington quarters, its backstory and rarity make it a standout piece. Rarity plays a crucial role in the appeal of the 1982 D Washington Quarter. While millions of quarters were minted in Denver that year, the few that were struck on leftover bicentennial planchets or with residual bicentennial die characteristics are exceptionally scarce. Finding one in any condition is a challenge, and locating one in even moderately preserved states is a rarity. Coins in very dirty condition, like the one in question, may still hold value due to their historical anomaly, but collectors naturally prize cleaner, higher-grade examples. The combination of low survival rates and the coin's unusual origin story ensures strong demand among specialists and era variety hunters, making it a coveted piece for advanced collections. Market value for the 1982 D Washington Quarter varies widely based on condition and provenance. While common examples and circulated grades might fetch modest premiums, confirmed error pieces or those with clear ties to bicentennial production can command prices ranging from $1,000 to $8,000, depending on certification and eye appeal. Coins, authenticated by major grading services as genuine errors or with distinctive bicentennial characteristics, tend to achieve the highest prices at auction. The historical intrigue surrounding this issue ensures steady appreciation, particularly as more collectors become aware of its existence. Its value is further bolstered by the growing interest in mint errors and transitional coins, making it a sound investment for discerning numismatists. For collectors pursuing this rare quarter, several key strategies can enhance success. Prioritizing certified examples from reputable grading services ensures authenticity and provides a clear assessment of condition. Given the prevalence of altered or misrepresented coins in the error market, buying from established dealers or auction houses is essential. Storage in archival quality holders protects the coin from further environmental damage, preserving its integrity. The 1982 D Washington Quarter is a remarkable numismatic treasure, blending historical curiosity, rarity, and collector appeal. Its accidental connection to the bicentennial series transforms an otherwise ordinary coin into a captivating piece of minting lore, ensuring its place in the collections of those who appreciate unusual and historically significant issues. Despite often appearing in very dirty condition, its value and desirability remain strong, particularly for error specialists and Washington Quarter enthusiasts. As a tangible link to an unexpected chapter in U.S. coinage history, it represents both a rewarding challenge and a sound investment, promising enduring interest and appreciation in the numismatic world. For collectors, the pursuit of this quarter is more than an acquisition. It's an opportunity to own a piece of minting history that defies expectations. Its blend of scarcity, historical resonance, and market demand ensures it will remain a prized find for years to come. Whether as a centerpiece of an era collection or a standout addition to a Washington Quarter series, the 1982 D bicentennial-related issue stands as a testament to the enduring allure of coins that tell a story. For those passionate about numismatics, it represents the thrill of the hunt and the joy of preserving a unique artifact from America's rich coinage legacy. And at the end, we're talking about the 1993 D Washington Quarter Dollar. Though not a bicentennial coin in the traditional 1776 to 1976 cents, has emerged as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the numismatic world, especially when discovered in rare condition or featuring distinctive anomalies. For collectors, the allure of the 1993 D quarter lies in its transitional era significance, subtle but notable die varieties, and the steady rise in demand among advanced enthusiasts seeking modern rarities. Even in very dirty or well-worn condition, certain specimens can hold surprising value, especially when tied to minting errors or preservation of fine detail beneath the surface grime. This coin, with its Denver mint mark, captivates collectors who view it not just as a piece of currency, but as a living artifact of 1990s American minting history and a prized treasure with potential for appreciation. The 1993 D Washington Quarter was minted during a period of transition and refinement at the United States Mint. Following the highly collectible bicentennial quarters of 1976 and the high-production years of the 1980s, the early 1990s ushered in renewed attention to design quality, die integrity, and subtle modifications. Struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado, this coin was part of a large mintage year, yet specific die variations and condition rarities have caused select examples to become numismatic standouts. While the coin doesn't commemorate a specific event, it remains a tangible connection to the economic and political backdrop of early 1990s America, a time marked by technological advancements and shifting global influence, making it more culturally significant than it may appear at first glance. The design of the 1993 D quarter remains rooted in the classic style of the Washington Quarter series, featuring the enduring portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse bears the familiar image of the heraldic eagle with wings spread, clutching arrows and olive branches, a symbol of strength and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, the coin has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters and a weight of 5.67 grams. What makes some examples iconic is the presence of die varieties, such as subtle doubling or off-center strikes, as well as particularly strong strikes that result in crisp detailing of Washington's hair or the eagle's feathers. The D mint mark located to the right of Washington's ponytail is a key identifying feature, and when found on coins with near-perfect detail or certain errors, it elevates their collector status considerably. Rarity and condition are the twin pillars upon which the value of a 1993 D quarter rests. While millions were produced, the vast majority circulated heavily, acquiring dings, scratches, and surface grime, especially those that now appear in very dirty condition. However, rare mint error varieties such as double die obverse, DDO, repunched mint marks, RPM, or misaligned dies can create instant collector demand, even when surface quality is lacking. Coins graded MS67 and above are exceptionally rare. For this year and mint, with pristine luster, strong strikes, and virtually no contact marks. Dirty or ungraded coins with recognized error varieties can also command attention, especially when authenticated by a reputable third-party grading service. When it comes to market value, the 1993 D Washington Quarter shows an intriguing spectrum. Common circulated pieces may hold only face value, but examples with unique errors or in superb condition can fetch impressive sums. Quarters graded MS67 by PCGS or NGC can reach prices between $700 and $1,200 depending on eye appeal, strike, sharpness, and luster. Error coins, particularly those featuring double dies, off-center strikes, or dramatic die breaks, have been known to bring in anywhere from $1,500 to $8,000 at auctions, especially when accompanied by third-party certification. The market for modern rarities continues to grow, and coins like the 1993 D quarter with strong backstories and visual interest are increasingly seen as smart investments in numismatic circles. For collectors eager to pursue a 1993 D quarter, diligence and detail are key. Prioritize coins that are either certified by top-tier grading services or exhibit obvious error traits. Always examine coins under magnification for signs of doubling, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. For those handling raw coins, especially dirty ones, use caution and avoid aggressive cleaning, as improper methods can destroy potential value. Store coins in acid-free holders or airtight capsules to prevent further contamination, and consider joining collector communities or attending coin shows to stay informed on emerging varieties and market pricing. Engaging in forums and trade groups can also provide first-hand insight into which modern quarters are currently trending. The 1993 D Washington quarter stands as a blend of history, artistry, and emerging rarity in the modern numismatic landscape. While it may not carry the patriotic flourish of a bicentennial coin, its value lies in its fine design execution, potential for rare die varieties, and its place in an evolving collector market that increasingly prizes overlooked modern coins. Whether found in brilliant, uncirculated condition or disguised beneath layers of age and wear, this coin offers collectors a rewarding hunt and the promise of a hidden gem. As interest in modern U.S. coinage continues to rise, the 1993 D quarter, with the Denver Mint mark, has solidified its status as a compelling acquisition and a lasting piece of American numismatic history.